Quick update. Got the lights on. Got the miso fillers here. Looks pretty cool. Hood scoop light. 40-inch rigid light. Miso puddle pods here. Asked the question about noise, wind noise. Not too bad. There's, of course it's flat here. There's a cutout, so it's going to create a little bit of noise up front here. However, the bulk of my noise came from the sunroof here. And so what I did was, here, let me open up the door. Oh, and I tied in the lights, of course, to the door. Use this little control panel here for all my lights. So let me just climate control. I put deadening material on all the doors and the ceiling and the sunroof cover, believe it or not. I put it on the other side of this, which worked out really good. And then for all you guys doing the third brake light, there you go. I drilled holes that went right to the bolts, so I don't have to take the whole cover off to get to the third brake light. I can fit a 10mm socket in there to get that out. Individual controls for these lights in the back. This is for my shovel and axe, water, reverse lights, rigid lights. And then I put these lights underneath for the bed. And this is for the retract. So you get an idea of how much space you get with that. So it doesn't take up much space away from you, except for this right here. It's worked out pretty good for me so far. Tailgate lock, stage 2 miso tail lights, traction board set up here. Everything's good to go. Let's see. Now let's say for the most part I've been very happy with the whole setup. I changed the wiring. I tidied everything up. I'm sure everybody would be happy to know that. You can see that you don't see much of the antenna from here. And the reason is I added these strips of plastic so I can get my kayak up here easier. But then I also put all my wires on the lower portion of the rack. So here you are. You can see how I wired it. Nice and neat. And then you'll see from here it's pretty clear as far as the antenna goes. So it's a pretty straight fit. But yep, pretty good for wind noise. Actually, it's been really good. The only problem I've had is that I think it might be these grooves right here on the bars that make the noise, because this is where it seems to come from a little bit, not so much from the light itself. But I guess we'll have to test that more. All right, guys.